I just wanted to be quoted saying, Natalie Nunn has been a part of and or produced some of the darkest shit that I have ever seen on television. And I just want to be quoted saying, that lady is never seeing the pearly gates.
Rolls Royce pull up, black boy hop out. Shout out to my mother and my father, they pull out. MSG sell out, fuck these niggas yap out. Whips on whips, my ancestors got the backside.
Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you see, the setup's a little different. Everything in my house just decided, the whole block just decided to lose power, so this is what we're working with now. But this is going to be part 2 of my Exposing Zeus series. I already have a part 1 already uploaded. So if you'd like a little bit more context to what I'm going to be talking about today, feel free to click that video. I wanted to start, of course, exposing the many different people of Zeus Network. And why not start with the big dog herself, Miss Crimson Chin. After watching a lot of the Baddies Gone Wild shit that's recently surfacing, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I do be pirating Zeus Network because I'm not giving them any of my coin, but I do watch shit just to hate on it. I'm a hate watcher, what can I say, guys? It also has reminded me how truly young some of the new Baddies fans are, which let me know, oh, some of y'all don't know Miss Nat. Some of y'all don't know Natalie Nunn. So allow me to introduce you to her. I, like most people, were introduced to Natalie Nunn when she premiered on the 4th season of Bad Girls Club, which aired in 2009, where she coined the term, I run LA. Natalie Nunn's persona was always, I'm a valley white girl, ghetto this, ratchet that. She overall tried to consistently distance herself from her blackness as much as humanly possible.
But Natalie is the same person that said nose too big. What happened? On your season. What? Portia. Her nose was too big. No, I didn't. Gorilla nose. Yes, you did. I never ever in my life said such a thing. There's nothing like that I called someone a gorilla nose. No, Judy. It's on TV.
She consistently bragged about being around, you know, high value people and celebrities, to which she has this weird, consistent mentioning of Chris Brown. She's a fucking weirdo. On that season, Natalie Nunn had multiple iconic fights, but a friendship that I want y'all to, I guess, kind of pay attention to and kind of had its speculations was her friendship between Kendra. Let the streets tell it, Kendra was the OG Scotty, okay? When I say she was the OG Scotty, from what I remember is Natalie Nunn, she shows her affection to people or shows her ownership over people by buying things for them, dolling them up, trying to make, them a mini her.
Kendra is turning into a mini me, a monster. His weave looks like,
but it was something about it that just gave peculiar. You know what I mean? She was also trying to pair her up with Miles from Moesha, if I'm not mistaken. I was like, what are you doing here? But just speculations. Speculations. Who texted me? So we're gonna fast forward through a lot of the original Natalie Nunn lore due to the fact that it's all pretty consistent with what I'm saying, because she's been on multiple, and I mean multiple, Bad Girls Club spinoffs, including All-Star Battle, where she stormed up because she knew that they were going to vote her off, to which she said, and I want y'all to remember this, I can go to Africa and get that money in 5 seconds.
I'm sorry, you're a sore loser.
I'm always the bad guy.
Bye, Felicia.
I can fly to Africa and get that money in 5 seconds.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but y'all remind me, what's this new season of Baddies called? Oh, okay. But we gonna put a pin in this, just put a pin in this. But if y'all ain't know, Natalie Nunn was also a bridezilla. Yes, Natalie Nunn is married to her husband, Jacob, who also worked on the curb, got LGBTQ allegations. But Nat was so quick to come out and deny that, all the other kind of stuff. Between you and I, squirrel friends, the allegations against them is that they're in an open relationship, and Natalie Nunn is just Jacob's beard. That's neither here nor there, and these are all allegations. What is on my face? Oh my god, there's something on my face. I feel like everything's crawling on me. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but I never see the crimson chin with her daughter. Y'all let me know if y'all ever see it with her daughter. Okay, cool. Those of you who don't know how Baddies came to be in general, make sure once again, check out part 1. I explain it really well. Now let's talk about Natalie Nunn's scamming allegations, okay? Allegedly, the first run of Bad Boys Club, not the bad boys that came around Zeus later, but a Bad Boys Club that was going to be judged by Judy, Sarah, Flo, and Nat. There was a whole situation with that where it was a scam, and eventually no one ever got casted. They dropped everything. Nothing to come from it except for like a couple screenshots from maybe the screening process or like audition tapes. But there's literally nothing like about that except for just obviously allegations. We also have her booking scams where allegedly she said, oh, like, people overbook me under people's like names and shit and like expect me to show, like, she had her booking scams there.
Everybody wanted to know what happened last night. Last night, Natalie Nunn was booked by me, Queen Philly at the Royal Playhouse. She posted a video, said she would be there, what time she would be there, what day she would be there. Also, she posted on her IG the flyer of the event as well. The day before, whatever y'all want to say, she lets us know she won't be coming because she's sick. It was not a 24-hour notice whatsoever. My thing is very unprofessional. I would not recommend to be booked. When I requested my money back, you wanted me to pick a rescheduled date. I'm not doing that. Because you did not show up now, they will not be buying no tickets no more to come see you. They're very pissed. I had to turn your fans away at the door. Had to give money out my pocket back because you did not give me the money back yet to this day. It's just, your fans want their money back.
We also have our Baddies University, which was also an alleged scam. Thomas Grimes, who came out and talked about his relationship with Natalie Nunn, to which multiple people, as well as like Natalie herself, were just saying, oh, it seems like a clout situation, all the other good kind of stuff. I'm not one to talk about victims, and I really was not. Y'all, I was not checking for Natalie. Like, I cannot stand her if I'm being so for real. And last but not least, the biggest scam of them all, Baddies. Speaking of Baddies, let's talk about how this is some of the darkest, most degrading, animalistic shit that I have ever seen in my life. And yes, y'all, I'm subscribed to Knowledge TV. So what I was basically trying to say in the last clip is that the difference between Baddies and Now That's TV is that Now That's TV, they actually have authentic beef. But in Baddies, you could tell that it's like curated. You could tell like the fourth wall breaking. I don't like it. It's not me. It's not my personal preference, but Kai does not like that. So, continuing on, if you guys don't remember how we met Scotty, remember Scotty runs the South? Scotty ain't run no South. Scotty made her debut on Natalie Nunn's OnlyFans page, to which there are pictures of Nat's tits in Scotty's mouth, and Nat is making the face. There is a picture of Scotty like straight up in Nat's asshole. There are also, I believe it was an OnlyFans video that got leaked of, I don't think it was Scotty who was doing the munching, but it was another girl who was, munching on Nat, and Scotty was just there. And y'all remember how Natalie was saying, oh, I can go to Africa and I can make that same money in 5 seconds. She was not lying. Word on the curb is Natalie is allegedly a madame, which, if you don't know what a madame is, basically female pimp. She got a whole prostitution ring allegedly going on, which it makes so much sense when you sort of seen like the grooming gestures, like the conditional like support, not out of kindness, but just so she could like hold it over people's heads. Examples, like I was telling you guys before, Kendra, even Judy on, I believe it was All Stars, when she was like help fixing her hair and stuff.
Just because Natalie did my hair and makeup doesn't make her a friend. But it definitely is important right now that somebody is caring about me, because I felt like everybody hated me and didn't care about me the first couple nights living in this house.
I don't think she's gonna make it.
And now Scotty, but now because like Scotty is no longer relying on her, Scotty and Nat got that underlying beef, but we gonna get to that in a second. Natalie Nunn also has Dubai trip allegations, which if you don't know what they be doing in Dubai, baby, allegedly they be getting dookied on for a lump sum of money. And allegedly they be popping that cat. Sarah Oliver, who was also a former bad girl, former best friend of Natalie Nunn, also has a whole book and YouTube series dedicated to exposing Natalie Nunn, including she has an interview from Natalie Nunn's stepmama, who the stepmama, she was telling it all. She not even married to the daddy no more, but she was telling it all, baby. Also, a plethora of bad girls or prior people who have known Natalie Nunn have spoken out against Natalie, or just Zeus Network in general. Julie, Erica, the Victor twins, Jada, Christina, Rocky. I could go on and on about all of these people who have spoken out or who have worked very closely to Natalie Nunn and have spoken out about how evil she is, or how like evil Zeus Network is. And there are hella stories and just blind items about Zeus Network in general, which if you don't know what a blind item is, they just be word on the curbs. And some of them be true, some of them don't, but you just gotta take it with a grain of salt. All the blind items that I have read, though, have always came out to be true. So let's bring it back to Scotty. Between you and I think the biggest reason, especially in newer seasons, why Scotty and Natalie don't be getting along is because they have their whole, their homoerotic, sapphic friendship going on. Like, they like to make it seem like, Scotty, she's being different. No, the reason why Nat is acting like that is due to the fact that Scotty now has Lemmy. Lemmy has now taken over her. He's taken the sugar daddy role. Now, Nat no longer has that control over Scotty. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I think that Scotty a little jealous, but not because she wanted to be Scotty, but because she wanted to be Lemmy. But that's just me. Let me get back to my biggest issue with Natalie Nunn. My issue with Natalie Nunn is her new ghetto, ratchet persona is fake. Nat has been only trying to push herself more towards what she perceives as blackness because now it's profitable. But before, everything was ratchet, everything was gorilla nose. Sarah has a whole interview where Sarah's stepmama talks about how Nat truly, and I mean truly, like hated her hair. Like she wanted, she didn't want it to be in like plaits or bobos. She wanted it to be straightened and as straight as humanly possible. Like she tried so much to distance herself from her blackness.
And all of her classmates and friends were white. I threw her a summer party when she was about 12 years old, and she had probably, 16 to 20 kids that showed up, and all of them were white with a few that might have been Asian. She pretty much had a pretty comfortable life. From my hindsight, she didn't really want for anything, what have you. I mean,
that's crazy because she almost like claims to have all this street credit, saying like she's from the Bay and saying I run LA and saying all these things, and people don't know this about her whatsoever.
No, in a lot of ways, I found it hard to relate to her because it was just very different. When she was a little girl, I had my girlfriend give her, single braids, like box braids, and then put like little, little balls, colored balls on each one on the end. And like when she couldn't wait to get home and have her mother take it down. Like she couldn't go to school with that hairdo. She was really incensed by it. I mean, she put up with it because I wanted my girlfriend to do it. I thought it would be very cute on her. But, she couldn't wait for her mother to take that hair down before she started school.
Why? Do you think she was embarrassed because her friends were white?
Because,
wow.
The girls at her school, they weren't wearing their hair like that. But today she does Journey's hair like this. So it's ironic. It's ironic. She didn't really relate to that.
Now all of a sudden, she wants to, like, you know what I'm saying? So just picking up on what I was trying to say is that this hatred for Natalie Nunn isn't coming from nowhere. No, it's coming from the fact that she had so much self-hatred as like a biracial black girl and so much inner anti-blackness to then transform into this character of what she thinks blackness is so that she can like make profit off of it. If anything, They Not Like Us is about Natalie Nunn too. If at this point, let's just be honest, like this behavior is despicable and disgusting. She's on Baddies Gone Wild having people jump a girl for their phones.
You're not getting your phones back because of you. Because of you. Because I just found out you was recording me. I can't get my phone because of you, bitch.
Creating shows with no true substance, just fighting and starving girls, twerking, pussy popping, all under the facade of baddie shot the clock.
Take one breath with me, okay? Just take one breath. Take it. I'm not saying you take it. Don't get caught up in it. Don't get caught up in it.
Shot the clock, bitch. The minute one of us is upset, it's not.
Lastly, we're going to talk about how much a terrible friend Natalie Nunn is. Time after time again, Natalie Nunn treats her friends like shit. From people like Scotty.
You tried to eat a second plate in front of all those bitches
First
that
of
were
all,
hungry.
Natalie actually ordered a side of chicken and he came from her own.
No, you
bitch, I don't give a fuck.
Jayla.
I don't have time for Natalie or her chinians.
What's up? Why are you looking like that?
You don't know how to make
Why
eye
are you
contact?
looking at me
Are you
like
scared
that?
to make eye contact?
I'm not scared of nothing.
Sarah.
I wrote a book and conducted your funeral.
Canceled?
You
How?
tried to get me canceled.
Cancels from what? From the
For
culture?
one.
You're not a part of the culture. You'll never be. You're not about
Okay,
anything.
says the
You're
girl.
not
You
about
went to
the
an
culture.
all-white
You're
Catholic
not-
school, Natalie.
Yo, hold
Your
on.
mama's name
So
is
what's up?
Taryn.
What you wanna do?
Your
What
mother
do you wanna
is
do?
white.
Bitch, what the fuck you want to do, bitch?
Hell, we can even take it all the way back and go back to Kendra. No one who's Nat has been friends with stays friends with her for long. Rather, if she's putting her hands on them, lying on them, literally allowing hosts to jump your sister, your BFF. I'm talking about Scotty here. Why would you lie on Sarah and on Scotty? Why would you try to create an animosity between Lex and Scotty?
Where's my chain? Y'all. What chain? My daddy. Your chain. You got no chain. And you get. What up? Yo, this is too much.
I think Nat and Scotty have such a like homoerotic friendship, let's be honest, relationship thing going on. Like I said before, we got introduced to Scotty on Natalie Nunn's OnlyFans page, right? Natalie Nunn all of a sudden turned on Scotty the moment that Scotty got really close and she got up under Lemmy Plummer, right after she got up under, Zeus CEO, Baddie CEO. That's when she decided to get up under him. And I honestly feel like not saying, oh, Scotty's entitled. No, bitch, you just mad because Scotty is not your bitch no more. You're just mad because you and Scotty are not bumping pocketbooks anymore. That's why she says Scotty is entitled, because Scotty has a nigga. Bro, literally, people are always saying, oh, Natalie Nunn wants to be Scotty. Natalie Nunn wants to be Scotty. No, Natalie Nunn wants to be Lemmy. She wants to be tricking on Scotty and talking to Scotty all kinds of crazy and stuff. That's why I also feel that she's constantly trying to put this void and this animosity between Scotty and Lex on Baddies by saying, Lex is prettier than you. Hell, that's peculiar, because who cares? I don't give a fuck if the next bitch thinks she prettier than me or whatever, because all women are beautiful. And as a girl who likes girls, hey, why would I be jealous of you? Baby, we can get it on. Nah, I'm just joking. Guys, I have a boyfriend. We're in a relationship. I never beat the bisexual allegations. Now we're on how many seasons in Baddies, and multiple cast members have came out and said how manipulative and how much of a liar Natalie Nunn is. And if I hadn't made it clear by now, I definitely don't think them hoes are in Africa just partying and doing whatever. No, I don't think they experiencing the culture. I think they pussy popping. Allegedly. It's crazy seeing Natalie Nunn and the Chinyans when there's proof of how Natalie Nunn treats people who are loyal to her. Bummer, Bad Dolly, and Lex. You will forever be beneath and betrayed and berated and manipulated by this lady who you're literally doing nothing but kissing her ass. I don't know if y'all seen that clip of her defending Christopher Beat 'em Down Brown. Fistifer Beat 'em Down Brown. She's an industry bop. She gets around. She lets her coochie get her into places. She calls herself a self-proclaimed businesswoman, but she's none of that. Natalie Nunn is dark-sided. Natalie Nunn is a succubus. And I advise people to stop buying into her bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I be pirating Baddies, so I'm no better than any of y'all. But I'm just saying, I don't support Natalie Nunn. Natalie Nunn will never get any money from my actual pockets. Zeus Network is a dark, satanic, ooga booga scary ass network. Alright guys, I think I'm done. If you like this video, you should like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I can go on and on about the chin, okay? But like this video if you would like a part 3, and actually let me know who you want me to cover next in Zeus, because there's a lot of things going on with Zeus that y'all don't know. All these people are trying to tell us and ain't nobody listening for real, guys. There's so much to discuss when it comes to that network. But if you don't like what I have to say, then tough titties, because it's what? My world. And you're all just living in it. That's why I split it. Bye, guys. Have a good day. See ya. Bye.
Rolls Royce pull up, black boy hop out. Shout out to my mother and my father, they will pull out. MSG sell out, fuck these niggas yap out. Whips on whips, my ancestors got the backside. 24500 stacks for the hood. Call me Mama Jack, cause I wish a nigga would. Whereas you and like I, this the wish a nigga could. Face they ain't getting people like they should.